All right. Hello, and welcome back to the channel. What's going on, Aries? How my Aries doing? My bold, loud, proud, fierce Aries. The doers. Ooh. We just did Pisces. We just did Pisces. This is similar energy. Yup. So for all my cross watchers, check out that Pisces reading. A little bit of that energy mixed in here. All right, Aries, what are we talking about here? You know? All right, let's connect. Let's connect. Okay. I feel like there is a way, something to connect with, something that we've grown impatient over, that you are over. You're over it, Aries. You totally over it. Um, I feel like it's annoying at this point. I'm getting an annoyed energy, like, oh, I'm annoyed at this dynamic of this situation here. Maybe feel unrecognized. All right, as though like rejected, but like rejected by the world, by the universe, in a sense, maybe Aries. Like what is your destiny hasn't been given to you. Like you're worthy of so much more. You just there's so much more in store for you, but somehow why it's not coming forward, or it's not happening the way that you want it to. And I feel like you're just annoyed, like you're annoyed at it. But I feel like in your way of overcoming this is by setting a different rule or kind of example for yourself, holding yourself to a new standard here. Aries is what I'm picking up. All right. Um, However, I feel like this is short-sighted. With this temperance, I feel like you're impatient. You're impatient because you haven't manifested some form of, power, uh, control, maybe over your life or the direction of how you want to see things go for yourself, or some type of outcome you're um, looking for some type of success or an idea that pans out or works out or proves you to be right in the scenario. And it seems like this is something you are conscious of, very cognizant over. I feel as though now you have to make some adjustments. And this is what the annoying part is, because you kind of jumped in and I feel like it didn't necessarily work out, or some of it didn't stick. All right. It just didn't grow. It didn't take off in the direction that you were seeking. So this is where I feel you've kind of made a decision to kind of take it serious, or to really like to get after it. I see the determination, right? I see the grit here. And so I feel like you might even start to get more. Again, I just see this like this boundary, or creating like a different standard, holding different bars, that kind of a thing. And changing the parameters to maybe force yourself to succeed. All right. I just feel like patience is what's going to keep you from maybe boiling over in the scenario where something hasn't been vindicated completely for you. But what it is that you're taking on, I see, looks to be a genuine challenge here, um, and is going to require self mastery. That's exactly why you're being called into this 1415 energy, um, because you need to have a certain amount of stability here. And that's the only way that you're going to be able to actually achieve these boundaries that you're setting for yourself. So this is almost a matter of you being able to do what you say you're going to do, if I can even present it that way. Aries, which, Aries loves a challenge. You know, the challenge here is to set up the foundation for yourself in order to follow this edict, or this directive, these boundaries, these new levels, these new bars, these new restrictions or responsibilities, these new rules that have been placed on you in order for you to see this achievement, in order for you to get to this position, in order for you to see that elevation, right? That evolution. Uh, but on another note, I do see, old temptation in the form of temperance here, wanting you to rush the process, getting impatient, because you feel as though maybe you should have already been had this, like you should have already been there, had that, right? And this is where I feel we're going to have to be very focused here, and perhaps even come at things like in a new way. I feel like that, but you actually have to do that. And so to come at it in a new way, you can't just like, I need to come at it a new way, but you're going to come at it in a new way. But you got to be patient on this outcome in order to create the right foundation that's going to be in observance toward, your higher self in this, this directive that you're setting up. As far as the responsibility is going to be the key here to you achieving, right? All these, this straight and narrow path, if you will. However, the temptation to, rush the process and become unbalanced, simply for achievement is, is the obstacle here, right? Let's get a little more information. Anything else on the read here? Could very well be financial. Could be a new financial opportunity. Trying to get some new money going for yourself. Something physical. All right, you want something. It's like, even with this page in reverse, with this, you might have had it in hand or felt like you had it already, but then you lost it, or it's slipping. Okay, uh, maybe you're worried it may, fall to the wind or something like that. You must be more disciplined over something financial, or making something work, working with something, something tangible here with that page energy. But let's look at this outcome. I'm not going to take it. I just didn't like the way that came out. Kind of stuck to my hand there. I don't like it. 21, the world. Huh. You know what? It's your game. All right. It's your the ball's in your court. It's your world, Aries. You can do what you want. I do feel like this is a reflectionary card. Definitely cyclical. This is a reap what you sow type of an energy. So look, your outcome is going to be dependent on, how you go about and how you navigate. All right. I don't feel like the world is your oyster. The world is going to do what the world's going to do. You got to do what you got to do. So, you got these animals around here. I feel like for me, this is like magician type of energy. Working with the elements here. Different forms, having the vision, right? Having the courage, having the passion, having that fire, having that tenacity, right? Having that consistency, that stable foundation, and then also having the ingenuity, right? The brilliance, the thought, the mind, and an ability to, like navigate, to work these forces through one's true self in order to open up a portal that is going to take you to the right place, right? That's going to take you to where you actually want to go, instead of because it's the world, it could go anywhere, but you want to get to where you're trying to get to. So that's where I feel like all this has to be in concert and alignment. That's where that temperance is going to be so key in order to line all these aspects up in order to see this work out for yourself. And what are the aspects? We're talking about this boundary, these rules, setting things up so that way that you're going to have a plan, that things are going to work by following this, then everything is going to be lined up and it's going to work out. That's that straight and narrow. So this is what you're looking for. This is what I got for you. All right. Uh, Definitely appreciate you, Aries, for coming by. Thank you for coming by the channel, right? Checking it out. Definitely come back. Keep coming back. Keep picking up these messages and keep an eye out for that live show notification because you know we're going live. All right, we go live over here. This is Everything Tarot. I'm, of course, Nico, the Sun Leo V. You over here in the place to be. And we cool like that. So, y'all keep it positive, keep it powerful, and keep focused over here, Aries. All right? You're so close. You can do it. I see the elements are here. All right? But you got to work with yourself. All right? In order to see what you want to have happen for you. So that's all I got. All right? Stay up, stay positive. Peace.